Yo.
What's good, YouTube? It's your girl taribaee and I'm back in with another video. And guys, here I go once again, starting the video off apologizing. I know I said I was gonna do Vlogtober, but I've been dealing with some health issues and I just had to focus on that more than anything because my health is what's most important above all. So yeah, but I'm back, y'all, and I'm about to do this video for my 1 year weight loss anniversary, baby. Yes, we made it to a year. So stay tuned and let's get right into it. All right, guys. So like I said, this is the 1 year anniversary of my weight loss journey. I've lost 87 pounds. What? Yes, your girl did that, okay? The last video that I did, I think I was at negative 53 pounds when the last video I did. Pretty sure it was negative 53 pounds. Pretty sure. But not really a lot has changed since then. Still on the OMAD diet, still working out 6 times a week. Yeah, really not much has changed. The only thing that has really changed for me as far as like the eating part goes is what I eat. Before I was eating a lot more like cooked meals, and now I eat a lot more non-cooked meals, and I'll explain what I mean by that. Like before, a meal for me would be like broccoli, cooked broccoli at least, and baked chicken breast or whatever. Like that's a meal, right? But now it's cucumbers and carrots and tuna, or cucumbers and carrots and chicken, but it's chicken that I get from like Costco that's already cooked, and I pop it in the microwave because I ain't got time to cook because of school, beating my butt, taking up my time. So yeah, that's something that I had to change, is going a lot more on the like more raw side, I guess. A typical meal for me is a bowl of Cheerios with almond milk, and the almond milk that I use is the 40-calorie organic almond milk, unsweetened. So a bowl of Cheerios, 1 cup is the serving, that's 100 calories plus the 40 calories from the milk. My bowl of cereal equals 140 calories. That's like my dessert. I do use stevia. I know a lot of people have their feelings about artificial sweeteners or whatever. To each his own. This is just what I do and what works for me and what my body responds to. So I do use stevia in my cereal. And then I'll have like a whole cucumber, literally a whole, like those long cucumbers with the plastic wrapper on it, a whole cucumber, 4 carrots, and my can of tuna. And that's usually like my meal. Real quick, real simple, but it tastes good. I know a lot of people get annoyed with eating the same thing over and over and over again, but thank the Lord Jesus Christ, I'm not one of those people, so I can deal with literally eating like the same meal 5 days a week and be perfectly fine and not be irritated and actually be excited for the meal. Like I look forward to my cucumbers and tuna. Like I know, sounds weird, but whatever. I still eat my meal in the evening. It just works better for me. It just makes more sense. And how do I deal with the hunger throughout the day? I know that's something someone asked me that on Instagram. How do I deal with the hunger throughout the day? I'm literally so busy throughout the day that the hunger doesn't click. I know that sounds so crazy, but that's literally how busy I am throughout my day, that being hungry sometimes doesn't click. I know it sounds like I'm making this sound a lot simpler, you know, like it's just some easy thing to block out being hungry. It's not, because literally being hungry can throw you off. Trust me, I know, I know, and I will get into that in a second, but that's like for me, why OMAD has really been so easy not easy, but why OMAD is better for me is just because trying to find the time to eat is actually a lot more stressful than not eating for me. Now, with that comes the fact that some days, the judgment, I know it's coming, I don't eat. I know that sounds so bad, but I'm literally so exhausted, like I just don't want to eat. Like on days when I work, like if I go to class in the morning and then go to work and I don't get off work till 11, and then I go to the gym and then I come home, who do I look like sitting down to eat? I'm tired. I am tired. Like I don't want to eat. I'm exhausted. I come home, take a shower, and go to sleep. Like, food, we're gonna see you tomorrow. I'm tired, and I like I said, I know people are gonna judge or whatever, but baby, if you were taking as heavy as a load as I am in school and doing this job, and you would understand. Like I literally am so exhausted that some nights I don't get to eat and whatever. I still make sure that I work out before. I can't eat until I work out. once again, I know the judgment is coming. I know it's coming. Like, girl, what you mean you can't eat until you work out? This is what I do. This is me responding to you guys' questions that you've been asking me on Instagram or whatever. For me personally, she does not eat until after she works out. That's just for me. Some people like to eat before. Some people eat immediately right after they work out. I know it's to each his own. Whatever works for you, you got to find what works for you and you got to do that. But for me personally, I have to work out first and then I eat, which is also part of the reason why my meal is at the end of the day. If I work out earlier, then I'm extremely hungry, because whenever I work out, I'm hungry. Like after the gym, I'm always hungry. So if I work out in the morning, I'm gonna spend the whole day starving. Okay, that's what I meant by, like, I was gonna get to that point about how hunger can like literally throw you off. If I work out in the morning, I will spend the whole day starving. And yet if I try to eat earlier in the day, then I'm gonna spend the whole day still being hungry, because now it's 9 o'clock and I'm still awake, still typing up an assignment, and I already ate my meal for the day. So what am I gonna do? Like, I just have to sit here and just be hungry? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. So yeah, it's all just a really crazy thing for me right now, because of school, because of work and all that. It's just been really hard this semester. And I spoke about this on Instagram before, like just before the semester started, how I was so terrified of school starting, because I really felt like school was going to start and I was going to gain my way back because of how busy I was about to be. But instead that didn't happen. It's been the total opposite, which I feel like stress is part of what's helping me lose weight too. Just saying. But yeah, so that's pretty much, there's that. And let's get into the exercise portion. So for working out, in my previous video, my first update, I talked about how when I started, I would do a couple minutes on the bike, and then I just built my way up to being, treadmill and yada. So I was still doing the treadmill for up until about 2 weeks ago. I had to switch to the bike because of my ankle and the pain and what's going on over there. So I've gone back to the bike now. My bike is now my main source of cardio. The bike is now my main source of cardio. Still do HIIT workouts though on the bike, so it's still pretty effective. I try at least 2 times a week to still get on the treadmill for at least 10 minutes, and I just go as hard as I can without bursting into tears because of how much pain I'm in. And then, I stop myself after the 10 to 50. Who am I kidding? I barely even make it to 15 minutes. The most I can get to is about like 12, and I'm like, okay, girl, like you need to stop before you start crying. Yeah, because it hurts. So I have had to go back to the bike being my main source of cardio because of my ankle and it not being able to take me walking, very well. As far as weight training goes, I do lift, but I don't lift as heavy currently. I'm using a lot of lighter weights, more for toning and strength building, not so much for trying to actually like bulk up and build a whole bunch of muscle. That's not where we're at right now. We'll get to that. We will get to that because that's not what we're doing right now. It's not what we're on. But I'm not at all about to just completely cut out all weights and whatever. Like, no. And I also do a lot of like body weight exercises. So like if I do squats, I do them with my body weight because my ankle can't take the strain of adding extra weights. If I do push-ups, things like that. When I do my HIIT, I usually do 30 minutes of HIIT, and then that's pretty much it. On a good day when my ankle is not being like so sore, I will do 30 minutes of HIIT, and then I'll add just an extra 15 minutes of just me just riding the bike, just at like not like at a slow strolling pace, no, but like at a pretty good decent pace, just to boost up some more activity or whatever. But yeah, and then we go into the weight section and do what I gotta do. And next I'm gonna talk about changes or whatever. So changes that I've noticed. My fingers are smaller, which I know sounds really weird and stupid to some people, but my fingers are smaller. I've always had really chubby fingers, which I feel like they're still pretty chubby or whatever. But the fact that I can fit my sister's rings without having to squeeze them down, yeah. And I can actually visibly, when I look at them, I can see that they're smaller. My joints, my wrists, I can put my hand around my wrist, which I've never been able to do that. And I know you guys are oh, your nails are long. I think I did a picture on Instagram where I did it, and I'm pretty sure my nails are short. I also had this, I got this Michael Kors watch from my parents for my 21st birthday, and I never wore it a lot because it was always so like tight. It's now literally like loose, like it hangs, like I can fit my fingers in it. And I know I took a picture of that, so I'll go ahead and insert that. So even my ankles have gotten like a lot smaller. Like my leggings used to, like, you know how leggings like cuff your ankle? Now they like flare out, because yeah. Loose skin, I do have loose skin, even though I know for some people are probably like 87 pounds is not enough to have loose skin, but I actually do have loose skin, because my arms got a lot smaller, so I have a lot of loose skin in my arms. I have a lot of loose skin in like my back area over here. My stomach, I think I talked about this in the first video too. My stomach, when I was bigger, was real like pokey, like it was like puffy, like it was like a belly, and now it's just like drops, like it just sags almost. And my rolls have gone down a lot on the sides, like as far as like size wise goes. Even the way pants fit, the way everything fits is totally different. I do have loose skin on my thighs as well. Bra size, when I started off this journey, I was borderlining an E. Like I was literally like squeezing into my triple D's like bras, because I didn't feel like purchasing a whole size E bra because they cost more. So yeah, I was like squeezing into my triple D's. That sounds so bad. But now you guys, I'm like borderlining a B cup. I'm not even funny. I'm not over exaggerating. I'm being 100% serious. I'm borderlining a B cup. None of my bras fit. My size C cups fit a little. They're like starting to get that like loose effect. So I really mostly wear sports bras. And not even like the good like Lane Bryant or Tory type sports bras, but like the Walmart like cheapo little sports bras, because I'm not in the mood to spend $60 on a bra that like in a month is not even gonna fit. Like I don't have it in me to do that. That's a no. So I'd rather just wear sports bras and just make the bras that I have work. You know, if I gotta stitch them up a little, you know, whatever I gotta do, stretch that dollar. But I'm not sitting here spending $6 on a bra that by next month I'm sitting here talking about how it doesn't fit. We're not doing that. So just making do with what I got. You know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Yeah, those are pretty much the only. Oh, okay, a lot of people say that my face has changed. I personally don't see it. I don't know, but I personally don't see it. Like I look at myself and I'm like, face changed where? Like I look exactly the same. What is she talking about? Like I don't think really, like, I mean, my cheeks maybe a little bit, but I don't know. I guess that's another thing too. Like when I look at myself in the mirror, I don't really see like changes, you know? So that's why I have like, if you're on my Instagram, you see how many like before and after pictures that I have, because I have to look at stuff like that in order to be like, oh yeah, I did get smaller. You know, because when I'm looking at my reflection, there's a mirror right here. When I look at my reflection, to me, I still look exactly the same. I know it sounds crazy, whatever, but that's just me. So maybe my face really has changed and my neck, you know, but I feel like I still look the same. A lot of you guys asked me questions on Instagram and on Facebook and even on Snapchat, and a lot of them are the same questions. So instead of trying to reply to everyone, I figured I'd just make this video so that I could answer all your questions at once. Then you can all just watch the video, get the answers. If you guys comment and I will respond to your comments too. I know some people have made that complaint that I don't respond to comments in time. You guys, I'm really busy, like I promise. And I'm not saying like I'm busy.
Like, oh girl, I'm out here busy. Like,
no, I mean like literally, like I have so much schoolwork that like takes up my time. So it's not me like purposely looking at your comments and ignoring them. That's why I'll like a comment and then I'll get back to it and then like I won't comment till like 2 days later. Like I won't respond to it till like 2 days later, because that's when I finally have the time to sit there and make a meaningful response. I don't want to just give you some bougie response. Like I want to genuinely respond to your comments and your messages. So that's why it may take me a day or two to respond. So sorry about that. I hope I answered all of your questions. If you guys have any more questions, please don't be afraid. Like I said, hit me up. I will respond. It may take me some time, but I will respond. I think maybe I should do like a Q&A video and just have you guys like send me all the questions and then I'll answer do a Q&A video where I just answer you guys' questions specifically. So if you guys want that, if you want me to just do a Q&A video, just go ahead, either comment down below to say do a Q&A video, or inbox me, Snapchat me, DM me, whatever, to tell me that you want me to do the Q&A, and I'll for sure do that. I will do a video once everything is set up about what's going on with my ankle. I will do a full video on that as well, because a lot of people have been asking me about that too. So I will do a full video on what's going on, what has happened, what's the cause, and yada yada yada. That's pretty much it for today's video, guys. Comment down below if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and join your girl T. Stay tuned for my videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Yo.